Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
There are two recent orders from Judge Annalisa Torres in the Ripple against the Security and Exchange Commission case that are important to note. One of these pieces of news is fantastic for Ripple, while the other is not so fantastic for Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse. Well, the Security and Exchange Commission petition to strike Ripple fair notice argument was refused by Judge Annalisa Torres. Also, the Security and Exchange Commission motion to dismiss Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse complaint against them was also dismissed by Judge Annalisa Torres. The court dismissed the individual defendants' motion because it presumed that the Security and Exchange Commission had properly proved the existence of a violation of the Securities Exchange Act. Although this is true, the Security and Exchange Commission must prove that the individual defendants entered the particular endeavor and participated in its success and that their activities contributed to its success. The Security and Exchange Commission must also demonstrate a broad understanding of their overall position in Ripple's unlawful sale of XRP, per the court, who went on to clarify further. Notably, the Security and Exchange Commission need not demonstrate that the individual defendants were aware that Ripple's scheme was illegal. Rather, the Security and Exchange Commission must show that the individual defendants knew, or recklessly disregarded, the facts that made Ripple's scheme illegal. So, why did court accept Ripple fair notice defense? The court presiding judge examined both parties' arguments and decided that the plausibility standard of Twombly applies to determining the sufficiency of all pleadings, including the pleading of an affirmative defense, adding that courts use a lower plausibility threshold when evaluating motions to strike affirmative defenses. In ruling rejecting the Security and Exchange Commission request, Judge Annalisa Torres also said that Ripple is entitled to a full chance to plead and have adjudicated its fair notice argument before a plaintiff may impose responsibility. Ripple's fair notice argument claims that the company lacked and the Security and Exchange Commission failed to give fair notice that its behavior was illegal. The Commission attempted to dismiss this argument, claiming that it was legally weak and would force Ripple to undertake intrusive discovery. Also, many of the documents claimed to be privileged by the Security and Exchange Commission should be included in the intrusive discovery cited by the regulators. The dispute over DPP is not over yet, since the plaintiff has asked the court to review her previous verdict. Judge Sarah Net Byrne granted Ripple access to some papers, including notes and emails about ex-Commissioner William Hinman's 2018 Ether speech. The Security and Exchange Commission spent a significant amount of time asserting that the speech was his personal view, but the approach backfired when the court determined that the records used to prepare for the speech were not covered by deliberative process privilege. What do you think? How will Ripple use the fair notice in their favor? Furthermore, Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse plea to dismiss the Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit against them was likewise refused by Magistrate Annalisa Torres. According to her decision, the claim by Brad Garlinghouse that XRP sales were predominantly foreign was rejected. She explained the U.S. security law, saying, "The Second Circuit has held that the presence of a domestic securities transaction is a necessary but not sufficient predicate for invocation of U.S. securities law. And, when transactions involve wholly foreign activity clearly subject to regulation by foreign authorities, the Second Circuit has found securities law violations to be predominantly foreign, and, therefore, outside of the territorial scope of U.S. securities law. In the two cases where the Second Circuit determined that violations were predominantly foreign, the conduct occurred in a foreign country, and concerned securities in a foreign company, that were traded entirely on foreign exchanges. Therefore, Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen had to establish that the sale of XRP was not in violation of U.S. law. However, they were unable to do so. As a result of Judge Torres' ruling that the case comes within the purview of U.S. national security legislation, will not be dropped. The judge said that, here, the court finds that the individual defendants' offers and sales were not predominantly foreign. These offers and sales were made by U.S. residents, involved alleged securities issued by a U.S. company, concerned at least some offers and sales made on U.S.-based platforms, and included at least some offers and sales made to U.S. purchasers. Thus, the application of Section 5 to these offers and sales would enhance confidence in U.S. securities markets and protect U.S. investors. While Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse lost their separate motion, Ripple has scored a major win. It is unfortunate, but if Ripple frees themselves from this lawsuit, will that outcome help Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen? What do you think? Also, big shout out to Jeremy Hogan, who seems to have insight on what's going to happen in the case. As he tweeted out, "Dear Judge Torres, I know you have been working on the pending rulings in the Ripple versus the Security and Exchange Commission case this week. On behalf of myself and certain other interested parties, we really like to get those rulings today if possible. And this on the morning of the order by Judge Torres. It seems he knows what is going to happen in this case. And just like this order, his prediction about the case ending in November might very well be true after all." He also sarcastically showed to Judge Torres, after she issued the order, "Dear Judge Torres, thank you for the quick response, it is so much appreciated. Have a great weekend and stay warm." However, Jeremy Hogan has also warned about the XRP price to fall because of the second order against Brad Garlinghouse and Larsen. "Ripple has attacked my favorite issue in the case, whether anything Ripple does as a business substantively affects the price of XRP. Ripple expert did such a good job at tearing up the Security and Exchange Commission expert, that the Commission expert tried to slip in a belated amendment to his report. This is what has been going on behind the scenes for the last 3 months. What we are seeing here are just 2 of the battling experts. Apparently, there are 16. Always remember that if the experts battle to a tie, the defendants win. Every time. Well, that is for sure that it has been going on for more than just 3 months. Well then, after all this, how will the Security and Exchange Commission versus Ripple wrap up? When it comes to the XRP litigation, there is a universal consensus that the conclusion is close, whether through a settlement or a court judgment. In an interview, an ex-commissioner Grunfest explained why he believes it will be a tough matter for the Security and Exchange Commission. He said, "A lot of public discourse is around the question of whether XRP is a security or not, but there are other issues here that I think are intellectually even more intriguing and may even be more outcome determinative." In addition, a U.S. Supreme Court decision states that federal securities laws only apply to transactions that take place in the United States, with one rule of thumb being that the transaction must close in the jurisdiction. So, if you end up trading XRP on a foreign exchange that is not in the United States, the regulators will be unable to reach you. So, the Security and Exchange Commission will have to deal with the complexity of the XRP structure, the consensus process, and the decentralized nature of XRP to know whether it falls in their jurisdiction, either partly or completely. To verify that, the Security and Exchange Commission must examine the blockchain history, and if they cannot tell where this occurred, how does it decide that XRP is a security? Even if it is found that this is a security, the Security and Exchange Commission may be unable to access transactions unless they can establish they happened in the United States, which, given the XRP decentralized system design, they may be unable to achieve. If this is true, then Security and Exchange Commission can win the battle and lose the war. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Kindly note that the prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.